That's the best part. It's going to keep Taint covered until his grand entrance. There's no
Ooh,
mis-
in 10 seconds.
That's right. That's right. All right. Oh, darn. It's gone. It's gone.
Look at us, guys.
There it is.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Chaos. We've had meetings today. We had a meeting today. Can you believe that?
A meeting type meeting, like a real
And it was
meeting.
about you, I hope you know.
Yes, it's about you and what you guys deserve.
It's
And
better.
we have this whole thing that we're going to be going through on the radio. We decided to do it on the air. There's a big branding exercise that people will do to figure out, let's just say you want to start your own business or your own, it helps you find who your customers are, ways to focus on your brand, and then figuring out what your brand actually is. And we're going to go through this whole thing just off the air with each other to try to really work our way through this. And we decided, you know what? We're going to do it on the show.
Yeah, why not?
It's not time to do. We're not going to do it today on the show because we have very important things we want to talk about. Tonight might be a little heavy at certain times, but we're going to have to work in some jokes.
Yeah, we are. Taint,
Yes, we are.
how's life in your shipping container of a studio over there? You once again look like you're being held hostage
We're back in Al Baghdadi Studios live here,
from the Al Baghdadi Studios.
broadcasting from Sudan, and it's good to be here, guys. I've been on the road for a little bit, but I've been in Florida, so I haven't been traveling too far.
Isn't it fun to be home sometimes? I mean, I did a lot of driving over the weekend back and forth. And, as much as I feel bored at the house sometimes it's just, you know what? I don't want to be a homebody. I'm afraid of being that guy.
Mhm.
But I'm really enjoying my time at home.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. It took a while to like this new home I have.
I was worried about you when you first moved because you did not sound like you were like, and you're a neighborhood guy. You're like,
Yeah.
hey, there's that tall guy walking around. He's always, like you're a staple of a neighborhood. And when you first moved into this where you are now, I didn't sound like that you were.
Oh, I was lost and I didn't know. I just didn't know. And now it's even better than the other place. It's even more neighborhoody.
Mm.
I got a favorite dog named Zeddy. Zeddy is the ugliest dog you'll ever see in your life. His tongue sticks out. And we were driving out of our driveway the other day, and we see the guy that owns Zeddy walking down the street, and he picked Zeddy up and stuck it in the window so Sherry could play with him. It's a great dog.
Is this one of those, the dog and the owner seem remarkably similar?
No.
Okay.
No, but Zeddy's hilarious. So I don't know what kind of dog it is. I'll figure it out. But
That would win the ugly dog contest in your local.
I don't know. No, it's not like one of those ones that looks like they've been hit by a truck and one eye's one way. I mean, it's really cute. It looks like a little teeny loaf of bread with all this hair all over the place, but its tongue kind of sticks out, but it's got the biggest personality you'll ever see.
I don't know why you're not announcing at the Westminster Dog Show or something like that. There's a loaf of bread with hair on it.
If anything would take my vision and my love of dogs away, it would be going to one of those things.
Oh yeah.
I just attended one of those when I was in St. Pete. I had a lunch and they were doing the pedigree dog show at the I guess the soccer stadium they have there. So I sat and watched. Man, what a type A class of people. Everybody would just look like the biggest asshole ever. I can't imagine being friends with any of those people, man.
Yeah, it would ruin it for me, just like golfers ruined golf for me.
Yeah. Give me the ugly weird dog with the normal owner.
Yeah.
Hello, Chris, and good evening. Very glad you made it in there, buddy.
Nice to see you, Chris.
Chris, we're going to give you a little bit of an update. Don't come too early because we were worried we're going to lose you because you've been in the chat since like 6:20 Eastern.
6:10. Yeah.
And we love you and we don't want to make you mad.
Yeah. So yeah, it's glad to have you here. We were just having a little meeting behind the scenes, chat. Because we like catching up. We're at the end of the day, we're friends.
Mhm.
And if somebody's going through a little rough time or if somebody's doing something where we want to hash it out, man.
Yeah, man.
So there. Hold on, I got some for you.
That's healing.
You're welcome.
You need to see a doctor.
No, I just did. I'm okay.
Are you?
I did. I just went to the doctor. Just got all my blood work done.
Dr. Dre, that thing is a nice beat.
What's that, Uli?
Did you trust what you just did?
Oh yeah,
You had 100% trust?
I didn't have anything in the chamber. Yeah. So,
well, there's no better way to discuss mental health than to get a good ripper out of your lower intestine.
Start with the lack of physical health.
Yes, if you notice the title of today's episode, it's hard to work your way into it naturally.
So I was down at the bus stop.
So, am I free to say anything about the text we got last night from you, or no?
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so this is kind of what happened. Uli just kind of texted it, goes, guys, I could probably just produce tomorrow's show, but I just don't want to be on it. I'm going through some stuff. And we're kind of like, well, dude, what's up? Type of thing. And, we just dropped it at that saying, hey, if you need to talk, we're here, all that kind of crap.
Yeah.
And then today, I guess you were feeling a little better, a little more, focused on something or maybe you just needed to talk. And that's where we're here today.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that very much. And so, yeah. So the kind of the backstory, I've got a really good friend who was one of my firefighters. It's ironic that I was the captain of him where he is the captain now. I am the captain, right? And he's a guy who makes documentaries as well on the side. You talk about it, a guy who's following dreams, and he's done a 3 now. There's a showing of a 3rd one, and it's about Ukraine. It's like a story of these folks in Ukraine. It's very beautiful stuff. Anyway, so he started a podcast, and he's calling it The Dreamer's Journey. I think you'd dig it, Terry, because it's not self-helpy, but it's just like, it's like people who do a lot of things, like tell me about your journey of doing things.
Love it.
Yeah. And so since I've had, 1,003 jobs, and we're friends and he's been on my show, he's like, hey, do you want to come out here? I said, yeah, absolutely. Let's do that. And man, I was feeling the juice going out there. And even right when I left, because it's like, wow, somebody wants me on their show. Like, that's kind of cool, right? So not to drag it out too long, it was going to be an hour. We were there 2 hours and we ended up talking about, all sorts of stuff, how I left the fire service, and then really kind of rehashing that quadruple fatality fire, not rehashing it, but just how much, it affected my change and my leaving of the fire service. And
sure.
But here's the other side of it. It's like, there's always I watched the video that he made of that with a friend a few days ago, and I'm like bawling. I'm like, okay, something's going on here. My Amazon purchases have been up. I got the seasonal depression coming on. It's not just the gales of November. And anyway, so, but I've really hit a wall with school, and to be in a counselor in training and then finding out that like, you're still pretty fucked up, man. And I feel like I'm imposter syndrome. I mean, all the classics, right?
Yeah.
Now I feel like I've got no business there. It's just too much. And then the radio job, which is, I am so grateful for it. But it's a creative endeavor. So I didn't realize how taxing that is. And I'm not complaining, but it's a lot, right?
Yeah.
Too many spinning plates. And I just ended up hitting a wall, and just, same kind of thing where I just broke down on the way home, about most of the way home. Didn't go to class. Ended up out with a friend of mine who was kind of helping me through, part of my support system, but it was worse. And I was up most of the night. Anyway, and my boss, my radio people are super cool, very understanding. And my teachers have been very understanding, but it's still, man, it fucks with you. And I don't think I'm over a lot of the things I thought I was over. I swam back into the pool. So,
yeah, I don't think you ever get over things.
Yeah.
And to think that you have to be this unbelievably perfect person to help others is a lie. You have to have some sort of experience yourself to create some sort of empathy, which is probably the most important part of that job.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
you know, and if I had to weigh in on anything, not that you asked, I would definitely just say, you know, get that imposter syndrome it's there, it's real. I have it a lot,
Mhm.
you know, because I like to do the self-help stuff, but who am I? You know, I'm
Right.
just a guy who tells dick jokes on the radio. I've been able to manifest some things in my life, but who am I to tell somebody how to live?
Yeah.
But what you've gone through, I would argue, is is probably going to make you the best in that
Oh,
niche that you're in.
well, thank you. Yeah, thank you. That actually means a lot. And your intense support and again the Q92.9 folks and Cave and everybody and other firefighters, some family and friends. And so my original plan was to just go down to Arkansas, get out of town. I've got a buddy down there as part of my support network, go in the woods and just reset. But some days you just need to stay home, never leave the house. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I hope you weren't thinking about, you know, not being here.
No, self
Okay.
harm. We're talking about self harm.
Yeah.
No,
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 producing.
Okay.
no, and I appreciate your asking. No, and I'm a huge proponent and advocate of 988, mental health for it's 911 for your mental health. But no, and you have to ask, and that's part of things. And no, that's not. I am deeply cowardly. Okay, I want to cherish this time that we have on Earth. You know,
Yeah.
I'm too afraid to take my own life.
Yeah.
And secondly, I couldn't do that to people that mean the world to me.
Yeah.
So anyway, I didn't, and I know we're going heavy to start, and I know there's
All
probably some,
right. No, this is important, man.
And Uli, also, you're thinking about all the ways in which you would be an imperfect person to help people at the end of this schooling journey.
yeah,
But really, I think you're looking at it the wrong way. You actually hold the key through the things you've been through to help someone that is unhelpable by everybody else who has that approach,
yeah,
that has just a schooling approach, which you're good. There's going to be a lot of people out there that, yeah, they've had some adversity, but they're in this for different reasons. And your
yeah.
reasons will make you a big ass, a big help to someone.
And a
Yeah.
big
I believe that.
big ass.
Make you a
No,
big
no,
asshole.
that's actually, thank you very much. Again, it's so appreciated, and that's the other thing is like all the things that we talk about or in training. You know, hey, self care is important. Don't hide. People want to help lift you up, but it's awkward to receive that. It's
Do you?
awkward to
It
receive.
is. It's awkward to receive it, but do you believe? And this goes to you, Tate. Do you believe you're here for a reason?
I do.
Good. Do you know what that reason is? You don't have to share it, but do you know what that reason
I
is?
think I do know. In the last 5 to 10 years, it's become like really clear that, like,
Yeah.
oh, this is why everything keeps happening positive. This is, this seems to be the through line and what makes me happy.
Yeah. What about you, Uli?
Yeah, yeah. I do. I think it's kind of interesting. It's like I can't tell you exactly which planet I'm going to land on, but I'm going to be an astronaut. You know, it's like I
Exactly.
think it's helping. I can't say okay, I know exactly because it's evolving too, right? It's like I thought I was going to be X at one point, and it turns into Y, and I found that it's a lot less heartache if you whatever Buddha said, you got to let go of expectation because that is disappointment.
Absolutely. I'll tell you something that I've told of a couple people. I might
Okay.
have even talked about it once or twice on something, but speaking of self-harm,
Mhm.
I went through a point in my life where I couldn't get a job. I had gotten out of radio, I had gotten off the TV shows. I was just trying to get any job, and I was living in Los Angeles in the flat part of Beverly Hills behind somebody's house above a garage with a girlfriend. And I was letting her down constantly. I couldn't get a job unloading boxes at a supermarket. I couldn't get work anywhere. And this is before this is when I ended up finally going to San Francisco and San Jose and working at a radio station, getting back into radio. But I had decided, I mean, I found myself crying in the corner of a room, balled up. I don't even know how I got there. I was just laying there, like just curled up, just bawling my ass off. And I don't remember laying down in that corner. I don't remember anything. And I remember going, that's it, I'm done. And at that time, I had been given this car to drive. It wasn't for anything. It was I had left my radio job at K-Tide, and they had this beautiful white BMW convertible that they let me have to drive until the lease was up. So I still had that, even though I wasn't working there anymore. They were going to get it back. But when I lived in Beverly Hills, you had to park on one side of the street one night, and you had to move it the next night. So I knew that I was parked and everything else, and I knew that this was it. I'm done. I'm done trying. So I decided I knew what I was going to do. I knew where I was going to go.
Made a plan.
I had a plan. And I go out to get in the car. This brand new car, click, 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 wouldn't start. And I go back to the house going, you can't even do that right, you son of a bitch, type of thing. The very next morning, I got to go, crap, I got to move the car. It's going to get a ticket because you have to park on one street, the next right. I go out there and the car starts right up.
Mm.
That's when I knew. I started to laugh, even though I had no hope. And I just started to laugh at that point. And at that point, it just kind of made me realize I know I've always known why I'm here. I've always known. I just, like you said, I just don't know how to get to that path. I don't know how to get to that. A lot of people could see what I like and what interests me, especially now. And this is something that I've known ever since I was 15 years old. And because of that happening, the car not starting, to me, that was evidence of, yeah, the universe wants me here. So my whole thing changed right then.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I would have carried through with it.
Yeah.
By the time I got out to the Malibu Canyon, which is where it was going to happen.
Yeah, you might have went and got a hot dog at the end.
I was saying, yeah, look at that. Jack in the Box is open.
Hey, Jack, I'll get a taco.
But to tell you the truth, I couldn't even afford a hot dog. So.
But the fact that you were, it's so heavy and
oh God, dudes,
it happens and you take it as a sign, and it just changed your life. Just like it turns such a negative thing into a positive.
Sure. Leading up to the moment I told you about, there were weeks of just feeling bad and feeling like a screw up and feeling like I would take a shower and my hair was coming out in clumps. The stress was so bad.
Yeah.
And, I didn't talk to anybody about it. I didn't seek help. I guess I could have, but I couldn't afford it. But I felt like I got help from whoever, God, the universe, whatever, by not starting that car. Brand new car. Brand new. Never had a problem.
German engineering.
Yes. Wouldn't start.
Well, I'm so grateful that it didn't start, man.
Oh, me too. I really am. I've missed out on, I've had a lot of pain in my life, a lot of ups and downs, and it's got to keep coming, but that's what life is. A lot of joy too.
I think part of it too, for me, was one of the things I was telling my friend Jeff on his show was how much better my life got when I began to live authentically, right? Like instead of trying to be like, Captain Joey Doza, I was just realized I'm polarizing, I'm weird, but I'm me. So, that's who I am. And that moment of accepting your authentic self, it was huge. And so as I'm coming back to town, still like bebopping around, like that was really cool. And then I'm like, did you just sound like a total phony dick talking about living authentically and you have no idea what the fuck's going on? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, there you are. The ghosts, they're back. They're ready to dance and they're not in their graves,
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah,
And sometimes you see those those buzzwords that you said to yourself, living your authentic life, or or any of those sayings.
yeah,
You feel like such a douchebag
the
saying it.
paradigm shift, right?
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. But there's no better way to describe it. And if there was, I would do it because I don't want to feel cheesy, but we all go through it. We all do.
But something that's not talked about as much is that, and I don't mean this to shame, I've come through it in my own time too, that when I drink often, even if you're not getting drunk, it tends to be a depressant over a long time,
Oh
you know,
yeah,
It enhances your mood, whatever mood you're in, probably.
whatever mood, but if you extended drinking tends to bring down,
sure.
you get depressed. You're like,
Yeah.
it had, so I think it's a lot of it's like, it's hard to deal with life when you're just a little bit hungover.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, for sure. Well, and part of it too is there's been a tiny little medication like adjustment, and that can mess with stuff. And again, it was the cyclone, or whatever, the perfect storm, and
I
so
get it. I get it. And there's no shame in it. There's no, it was a real life moment you had, a very heavy real life moment
yeah,
that is still there. It's still lingering. And, you know, like we texted you yesterday, if you want to talk right now, we're here.
yeah, and
I didn't want to call and be that guy, but I was close to doing it.
I appreciate that.
You
No,
know,
and I thought about avoiding it and just talking, or just what that's what I'll just. But how am I supposed to advocate for transparency or anything like that if I'm going to be like, no, dude, I'm fine, and I'm not, and I'm not. It's obvious to my boss and my coworkers when I let them know I wouldn't be coming. And first thing I said to my boss was, "Hey, I'm going to be out of state tomorrow, so I've had something kind of come up, and and I love working for Leslie so much." And she's like, "Are you running from the cops?"
so to speak, I am right now. I'm definitely running from something.
Yeah, I'm running from the mental health cops. But
No, no,
I'm grateful,
I know that what we said in this moment right now doesn't change much.
Oh,
You could sit there and go, well, I think we helped him, but no, that's gonna gotta come from you, man, and you know it.
yeah, and it's going to be that slow jam. But knowing that support network's there, I think that counts for so much. And like I said, I'm grateful to everybody who's reached out and everything. And again, bring it up not because it's so like, hey, check me out. Well, I'm a, but somebody out there might resonate with. We have Chris Cash right here, just who put up something, very personal. Which thank you for sharing that in the group. I mean, that's pretty. And I know exactly where this was because she talks. That's right near where I live. So
Oh,
yeah. So thank you for sharing. And this wasn't a like and please don't. What we don't want is I don't want it to be a woe is me thing. I just
no, not once has it felt that way,
yeah.
just so you know.
It's more like a woe is us humans. We
Yeah,
all like
yeah. Woe is us. There's the name of our show. There's your branding episode right there. Woe is us.
Brought to you by Our Lady of Perpetual Sorrow Catholic Church or whatever.
Brought to us by some sort of medication, I'm sure.
An antidepressant.
is it getting nasty up where you live right now? Though,
Me?
like simultaneously, this all stuff, and is it getting like real wintry now? Is it starting to drop and get nasty?
Oh, here in Springfield, yeah, it's the leaves are dropped. But see what's funny about that? That I love. Like this is our weird period of time where it's beautiful in the Ozarks, like fall, real colors, weather. It is colder, and I know a lot of my friends that are total sun worshipers are like they're already furious, and it's gonna be real nasty here before long. But yeah, that shit's real too.
Yeah. Oh God, I have this light down here that's a happy light.
I've got the sad light. Yeah, seasonal
No.
effect disorder light. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Here in Seattle, go from beautiful summers,
Mm-hmm.
long summer nights up until like 11:15 at night.
Mm-hmm.
It's still light out. And there's no humidity. It's 70 something degrees. It's just perfect. To now, it's just going to be gray every day. The leaves are falling off. The trees don't have any leaves in them. It is It's two different worlds.
What time does it get dark?
Right now, it's not the depth, it's getting darker and darker earlier, but right now it's probably getting dark here at about 4:30, 4:45.
Because they 2:15.
Yeah, but it will be getting dark at about 3:15.
Yeah.
No.
When I lived in Alaska, that was quite
Yeah.
a bit of that.
Yeah. And
And
I kind of like that in the winter because it helps my sleep patterns better. But yeah,
yeah. What's it like over there in your Connex box of a hostage trailer?
Oh, they don't let us see.
You haven't seen the temperature, the days?
No. So if you get I'm on a 48 hour, 2 hours off. They give you a little water.
Oh
Now,
my God.
Florida, man, it's crisp here and nice, but it's going to be getting warm again.
yeah, it was cold there, wasn't it? Like in the 30s.
Yeah, it's the first big drop of this. It kind of like goes. This is all over the place this month.
Yeah, those of you just tuning in, we are on 3 different locations. Taint is in St. Augustine, I guess. Is that what you say? St. Augustine, Florida. Uli is in Springfield, Missouri, and I'm in Seattle, Washington. We're all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
We got the each coast covered, and we got the damn middle covered.
Normally, Taint is our diplomat across the world. I mean, he's like
Yes.
advertising from Qatar or whatever he's doing. Okay, go ahead.
No, go.
So I talking about that crackhead energy. Oh, so speaking of this time of year, dark early and stuff, Terry, have you checked out the Northern Lights?
I tried last night. They said it was really going on. They said you could see through your camera. I took my camera up there and shot it. People could see it on Instagram. I did that. Couldn't see anything. A lot of people are seeing it though.
Is it good luck?
This is
Good luck. Hey, thank you. Go ahead.
That's Jeff. That's whose show I was on. So I appreciate that. Yeah, that was really nice of him. So
very cool, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff. I apparently they're here in Missouri because of course everyone's taking to Facebook showing it, but I knew Florida wasn't going to get it, and for once we have something they don't have.
There you go. Well, you have a lot they don't have.
No, we have dolphins though.
Yeah, you have dolphins,
manatees, which that would be the end of me, man. I'd want to adopt a manatee. I don't know how feasible that is.
They give them there when you go there.
You get one.
Yeah, you could leave one. You can take one home. Little ones are real small.
It's a rescue manatee. This is my emotional support manatee.
You can take your emotional support manatee.
When we first moved here, my wife saw the pictures in the wintertime when all the manatees push up in the springs and just kind of sit there. So we traveled like 2-3 hours. She's all excited. We walk out there 5 minutes and she's like, all right, we can go. This sucks.
There's a bunch of fat laying there.
Just sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the sea lions up on the North Coast and Central Coast area.
Exactly what it's like.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What else? They don't let you touch them. It's not like a petting zoo.
I saw this hilarious video yesterday on YouTube, and I'm gonna play a video that I found on YouTube here in a minute and get your guys' response on this. But I saw this video on YouTube where it was somebody in the Sound right off here at the coast of where I live, and there are killer whales, and it was a whole pod. There was a baby one, and they're all going around this small boat, and out of nowhere, this seal jumps up on the back of the boat. They were chasing the seal. They were trying to hunt the seal. And the seal jumps up on the back of the boat and crawls into the boat with these people. And just sitting there going, I'm with you right now.
We've had our differences, but it's okay.
Yes. And it looked like it was a cute looking thing too. So they finally drove off and they left. The whales left and the seal finally decided, I'll just jump back in now, I guess.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
It was hilarious.
Slaps a tip down, leaves it like a clam or a mussel.
It's so funny how they know that. I'm safer with these people than those sons of bitches. I don't like killer whales. They bother me.
They're assholes.
They're dicks.
Are you seeing all the data or the data? Like, are you seeing all the stuff coming out where it's like, I think it's humpbacks and grays are like purposely saving seals. Like they're talking about how it's like one of the most rare examples of empathy in the wild. Like there's no benefit for them saving these seals. Like they'll circle around and chase off the orcas. There's no biological benefit for them. They should, by all rights, be like, man, it sucks for those guys. But
it's like that's to each his own. We're in the ocean here.
In Portugal, they're having a lot of orca strikes, so they're installing these big spikes on the bottom of their boats around the keels, and they're like these big crazy metal spikes, and the whales are so smart, if they see them on there, they won't hit them. It's
Well,
not like, oh, we're gonna hurt them with these things. No, if they see them on there, they're like, okay, you can go.
well, yeah, we're not gonna. So that's crazy. Yeah,
That's
they're really smart.
Yeah.
there's our $1 million idea. We could open up in our merch store orca spikes.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Make your orca punk rock.
Yeah,
But
just in
this
case
is
you and Branson run into some orcas.
this is a new thing that's happening all around the world, kind of at the same time. These killer whale strikes, even in Seattle, right? They've been hurting more people as
I
of.
don't know. I haven't heard any reports of that.
I
But
know in Portugal they're dealing
yeah,
with it.
I've seen that. I've seen that. So, but they're just kind of dicky. They kind of bother me a little bit. But I want to ask you guys this. I would like to play this for you real quick, if you guys don't mind.
Play.
This video that's going to pop up. I want you guys to. I want to know what you guys think about this without saying anything. I just want to see your guys' face when you see this.
You ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Yeah.
Love surge. And we do this when one of us has like so much love in our limbs that we can't contain it and feel like we're going to explode. So Sean is having a love surge right now, and he's going to wrap around me and shake with the electricity of love until I catch it too and start shaking, and then you explode with a love surge.
I feel so much better.
Don't you?
Thank you.
You're welcome. And that's the love surge.
So much love.
What the hell did we just watch?
A guy loses nuts.
Yeah. Was that's like soaking? Is that like what's can they not have sex? Is this what they do?
No,
You can just rub up on me for a few times.
they are trying to promote their love surge. So they walk around, from what I could tell, in their apartment, and it's time for a love surge. And then this guy is going to kill her. I guarantee you,
He has little butterflies on his arm.
does he have butterflies on his arm?
Go back and watch. Can we watch it again real quick?
The love surge. And we do this when one of us has like so much love in our limbs that we can't contain it and feel like we're going to explode. So Sean is having a love surge right now, and he's going to wrap around me and shake with the electricity of love until I catch it too and start shaking, and then you explode with a love surge.
This is the
I feel so much better.
Don't you?
Thank you.
You're welcome. And that's the love surge.
Oh my
So much love.
That is disturbing, man.
That is white people crackhead energy. Okay.
Wow, this really is the mental health episode, isn't it? We're seeing even more of it right there.
I feel a lot better about myself. I should have been on TikTok all day. That's what I should have done.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was for a lot of the day.
I would hug a girl like this, but I would never act like that.
No, I would never go. Time for love surge. Let's feel the love energy. It's exploding. We're feeling, we're connecting back and forth. And this guy now went viral for that. Can you imagine? I bet he calls people, hey, what are you guys doing Saturday?
Love
Definitely
surge.
not a love surge.
I got a text from someone who says nope, just nope on the love surge. Okay, here's what I want to throw one more time for those of you who didn't see it in the back. I want to see. Don't shame people or whatever. You're doing your thing. Yeah, get yours. But he looks like he steals copper for a living. Tell me I'm
love
wrong.
surge. And we do this when one of us has like so much love in our limbs that we can't contain it and feel like we're going to explode. So Sean is having a love surge right now, and he's going to wrap around me and shake with the electricity of love until I catch it too and start shaking, and then you explode with a love surge.
Oh, God.
Who you got this from Chad Goes Deep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Look at this
And
guy.
that's the
This is my boy Chad Kroger.
So much love.
Is that who? Was that where it came from? I didn't get it.
Chad and JT, the Going Deep podcast.
Love those guys.
Chad and JT.
But-
What's that, from Nickelback?
No,
That
no.
Oh,
It is the same name, but no,
That's
oh.
a joke.
That's how far we've
not
fallen.
his real name.
I stopped following those guys. They were no longer funny to me.
Did they used to be funny?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
JT's having a kid. I really should join back in. I haven't listened to it in a while, but
Yeah, I stopped. I don't know why, what happened to them.
They're not terrible still, you know.
You've probably seen them, Willie. They're the guys that go to like town hall meetings and ask the dumb questions to the like city council members. Very funny. Their shtick was very funny. But anyway, so yeah, this guy, I'm glad I got the, you guys reacted that, because I don't want to be, oh, look at me, I'm a dude. Dudes don't do that. But you know what? That was cringy as hell.
Love search. Although I think I'm going to start. You guys, I want you guys with your wives to try it out. See, just
I'm not doing it.
I'll record it if I try.
Yeah. I'm going to talk about the love surge at the radio station. I think that might be a little much. We don't have an HR, but there would be one after that.
You want to know how my wife would she would hate me if I was like that guy.
She'd take it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She would just go, she would say this is sweet for about 8 seconds and I'd be done. That's so sweet. Now, would you be a man?
Aw, search your ass right over there and wash the dishes.
There you go.
She's kind of hot, though. I mean, I would do almost anything she said.
She ain't that hot. She ain't that hot to go viral.
Well, recently when we got the new station call letters, the person that handles that for our office said, hey, you need to, submit a picture and then like what it is you do, like something else. A friend of mine who works in HR just texted, from an HR professional opinion, I wouldn't suggest doing the love search at work. So,
well, now you have your answer. That's good.
Yeah. But anyway, so she said, because some people people there have to have many hats, right? A lot of jobs you do, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, and I'm really a one-trick pony. So I asked if I could put, this is the one this guy has the best business card I've ever seen. Now, if you look at all the things that he does over there, tequila smuggled, watermelon, tigers tamed, bars emptied, revolutions instigated, brain surgery, computers verified.
Oil wells.
Oh, just oil wells.
This is fantastic.
Yeah. Jury bribes, stud service.
This is fantastic. I like this. This should be ours.
So we can put that into our ideas of things that we got to work on. We ought to just have our skill set on the edges of these.
Yeah. We'll put this into this branding thing. What separates us from the rest? Well, the fact that we are surgeons.
Well, go ahead.
If that was real, one of them would be crossed through like, I don't do that anymore. I got burned.
Yeah. What type of skills do you think that you have right now that you still consider a skill?
Me?
I can sharpen scissors.
You can sharpen scissors.
Yeah. It's pretty hard to do. It's got a hard angle.
I am really good at cleaning the house. And I made fun of that guy right there for not being a dude. But I'm really good at it. I enjoy it.
I like a clean house.
It's really strange.
I'm going to say a heavy equipment operator. So I'll always find work because they always need someone to, as my mother so lovingly put it, break big rocks into little rocks.
That, and you've also, besides that, your medical that, as far as that goes. I mean, I have my certificate that I always keep updated on,
And Taint saw it in action. We almost lost Lex.
I could put rigger. I'm a rigger, certified rigger.
Are you really? Can you work with cranes and stuff?
Yeah.
That's some dope stuff right there.
Rigger's license.
I have my doctorate of divinity.
Okay, put that in there. Doctorate of divinity.
Doctorate of divinity.
And that's pretty useful too.
It is.
I performed several weddings.
It's very useful for this show. So it's like I add a little bit more credibility.
I always thought it'd be really cool to be a small appliance healer. And I know I saw that somewhere else. Like, when people are like, oh, there's demons in Martha. No. Bring me your toaster. Like, I want to be able to be a small appliance healer.
Oh, that's a good idea. I like that.
I've always liked the term regional man of mystery. Like you haven't
a regional man.
Exactly. You haven't broached out internationally yet, but you're doing strong in your home state.
Does that mean you get to wear a short sleeve shirt but with a tie?
Yeah.
You don't get a superhero name yet. You're just
No.
you're just a regional man of mystery. Yeah. I love that. How are you not using that right now?
And it's got to be a name like Brock. It can't be anything cool.
I had a name.
Regional man of mystery.
Regional man of mystery.
Territory district manager, and then he went to regional, and it went through the roof. Couldn't contain him anymore.
The regional guys, they kind of skate under the pressure. I mean, you get invited to all the meetings, but you're really not asked to hold a lot of,
your martini lunches, your strip clubs at 3.
You want to go down to Florida? You're gonna have to talk to Don. That's his region, and I can't get into it.
He's the regional man of mystery.
That's Don Fleming's region.
Oh, that is so funny. I love that name.
I'm not stepping on Gus Polinski's feet. Are you kidding me? He owns the Iron Range.
Yeah, that's one of those things I wish I thought.
On the corner of my card.
You better use that faster. I am.
I will.
Okay, good.
Yeah, this guy had a lot of great ones, man. I just love that he has like transportation potting soil, kitty litter. And
watermelons, tomatoes are also very big for him, as well as used cars and used pipes.
Yeah, and I like that he says here, you can't see it because the comments are kind of covering it, and I don't do this stuff so well, but it says call girls. That's the lower right one.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the most useful one.
I don't know. This dude, whoever thought of that, like those are the kinds of things, that's the kind of creativity that I love in this world.
Where it does say call girls. Right below it was oil wells.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's one the same. It's all about laying pipe.
Lube.
So, I like when people are creative and go for it. That's funny to me.
In fact, the other day, I was telling Terry before the show that the new sweeps came out, and so Leslie made mine. Of course, it's like, make sure he didn't fall off the bar stool. It's Uli or whatever, right? Like with the radio guy voice. And I said, clutching the pearls and scaring the girls. Like that was the line I wanted, but they didn't.
Well, they wouldn't do that. We got in trouble so many times.
Oh,
they've asked us to be part of like billboards. They said, could you give us some billboard ideas? We're going to run billboards on you guys. And we're like so excited because companies just don't do that, So they said, could you come to the pitch with some ideas? So came up with some ideas, go to the pitch. And my idea was the stealthy billboard thing where we take just pictures that are real pictures of moments in history. And subliminally, you put Alexa Terry in there somehow. Do you remember the one dude they pulled out of like the ground in Afghanistan? He had the white shirt that was pulled around, and he had crazy hair.
When they pulled
Bin Laden, Hussein.
It wasn't Hussein, but it was another guy. It was before that, but the picture was famous.
Gaddafi.
It's a picture of the guy, and his hair's all over the place. He's got an outstretched white t-shirt on, and he just woke up, type of look. And I wanted his picture, but he was wearing a Lex and Terry t-shirt. He was a terrorist. The famous picture of Lady Di's car that's crunched in the tunnel. I wanted it to have a Lex and Terry bumper sticker on that.
Oh my God.
And they were like, get out of here.
I love it. Well, so we were talking about, getting motivated for work and stuff. And I put this one up on my socials at the radio station the other day. But sometimes, again, where do we go? We go to our humorous place. I wanted to.
I'm clearly doing life wrong.
Well, because I was going to put it's like that's me trying to answer the phones and run the board and to do that.
There are times a day
Welcome to the show.
That's good. There are times a day that we all feel that way.
Oh God! And then Leslie will come busting in. She's like, "Did you just play Nickelback back to back?" I'm like, "No," and I look. I'm like, "Oh shit! Yes, I did."
I didn't know about the logs and how you weren't supposed to change them. So when I When people used to send me in, I first started, I'd be like, I don't like that song. I'm taking that out. I'm putting this one in. Oh, here's a cool one. I didn't know. I thought it was all music, right? I didn't know.
Yeah,
Fuck that
depending on
ad.
who the program director is, you're done. You
Yeah,
know.
David never knew. I was switching stuff. Now he did ask me, he's like, stuff's timing out different. What's going on? And I was like, I don't know. I mean, it's not much off, you know.
When I was working at K-Tide in Santa Barbara late at night, I had nothing to do. I'm just sitting there, and I remember I would sing backup to most of the songs. And I'd turn my mic on, and I would go way far away from it, like, you know, and I'd be like, they say I was playing like Good Vibrations from the Beach Boys. I'm picking up good
Add a little something.
I'm back
Evil over there.
I was singing with every band. Oh God, getting in trouble is a rite of passage.
Where were the studios for K-Tide?
They were in Goleta.
Oh, really?
When I worked there, yeah. They were in Goleta. Now they're downtown. But you know, they were in Goleta on the Hollister Avenue.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's funny because Goleta is kind of like Goleta was UCSB territory and kind of, you know, gross.
Vista. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Isla Vista. Yeah, the Ivy Halloween party. Fuck. But it's kind of like Paso Robles and then Atascadero. When I was growing up, those were not like, that was like wheat farming out in there. There was nothing to it. Now you're like, oh, it's Paso de los Robles, and you're like, they call Goleta Good Town now, and I'm like, what? They gentrified Goleta?
Yeah, Goleta was just a very urban little, you know, not urban, but suburban.
Yeah,
community. If you couldn't live downtown, you lived 10 minutes away.
I live back behind the Missions. You probably remember that is up there, Mission Canyon.
Absolutely beautiful up there.
By the Botanical Gardens. That's where my mom lived. Yeah.
That's great.
Back in the mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also studio news. I was going to let you guys know.
Bam.
I want some accountability. So I'm going to ask you about this. I'm sorry if I'm dominating this conversation tonight, but I really missed you. So I became, it's getting hot in the chat. So with this one,
say fuck boy.
What's he talking to?
I think he's talking about
Marv Morris when we were talking about orcas and stuff, right?
Oh, I hope he's not talking to us. D, come on.
Oh, D, hell yeah. We'll shoot D a link. He can join in.
We'd love to have him on.
Yeah, I hope he's doing this like in a robe. He's yelling.
I'll bust your ass.
Yeah. Man, D in a robe.
D, you can always call my cell phone, D, and I'll put you on the speakerphone here if you want.
Absolutely. Terry, my Rock 106 in Monroe turned into a different station. She misses you. Or he misses you. Sorry, James.
Yeah, I miss you too, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's the business. That's what happens from time to time.
So anyway, this used to be one of my kids' bedrooms. Now I'm a true empty nester. And I thought about, fuck, man, I ought to make the kids' bedroom like a guest bedroom when you guys come over. And then I'm like, but no, I don't get that many people that stay over, at least in that room. And so I'm going to make this area that we're in now the little guest bedroom. And then I'm going to take my kids' other room over. So we're going to set up videos, the whole thing, though. I'm going to try to get better and do video.
I think you should get the lighting perfect in a smaller room like that.
Yeah.
I think that's great. I love that.
Yeah, so it's kind of my push. I need accountability because I want to do it so that I can set up the Uli Who podcast for the first of the year with video, you know, in person.
Are your kids going to be pissed off when they come home and the room is just completely gone?
I mean, that'll be their problem now.
D message back. I was talking to Marv.
Yes. He's ready to fight, though. I think I actually saw him taking his hoops off.
Hang on, guys. Let me get my kid real quick.
Marv was just trying to be funny there, Deedles. He was just trying to be funny. He heard us talk. We were talking about how whales were very smart and how they were, how
orcas are assholes.
Yeah, how orcas are assholes and whales are very smart. And they protect seals and everything. So, all right. He says he'll try to call, but he's finishing up his game, his franchise game on Madden. So he's multitasking here. Love that guy.
Oh, D's the best. He's the best. I've never met somebody with more energy for this kind of business. Like he is always doing like, and it's like high school dances and weddings and radio and food reviews. I love that dude's energy.
Absolutely. And that energy has made him really good at what he does.
Yeah.
You know, it's like even if you didn't know how to do it, it's infectious. So yeah.
Well, when he was down here for the subpar, like we did that reverse auction for the ATV or the UTV, and it was like awkward and messy. And man, D took the mic and just made it amazing. Oh yeah, yeah. Like I'm like, man, it's like we got a high stakes game show host here.
I have to know who was making it awkward and messy that he had to go in and saved.
Oh no! It was that we were realizing there was like,
okay,
this isn't adding up. Like somebody's not supposed to be up there. I guess it was one of those reverse deals where like, and if you are 46, you're off the stage, right?
Okay, because I could see him sitting in the back of the room having a drink going, this is garbage. I'm going to have to go in here and save this thing again. Jesus Christ, these guys suck.
When D took over the mic at the UTV giveaway, like he just owned it. Like it was like, yeah, Don Cornelius or any of those like big dance shows where you're like, this dude in the middle is running the whole damn thing.
It was everything I love about D. It was like almost like you are not the father, and everybody was like, ah! They were excited they weren't getting picked, you know, just because they were getting
the Texas on it anyway. Fuck it.
That's fantastic.
Like, I didn't get it.
That is fantastic.
What's so fucked up is that the cart was so nice, Terry. It was like a $20-something thousand lithium. You could have driven that bitch across the country.
That's true.
It was a nice cart. Jealous.
Again, this was the I want to. All right, boys. This was what I put up the other day. I had discount melatonin and a gummy and garlic bread.
What's discount melatonin?
Oh,
God,
what the hell was that all about?
That was what my brain was like the other night.
Yeah.
That seemed like an ad against traveling. Like, don't travel.
It's like an ad against life.
This is what it's like everywhere else where you're not.
Yes.
Stay put.
Well, Terry, you were also saying I wanted to get you guys input on this. You and Taint, you have done really well with the AI stuff, like creating cool things, and I'm awful at it. And so we're doing Wild Turkey Wednesday bingo at Marty's. And I asked AI, and this was like the best it came up with. And this is why art should be left to artists.
That's good.
What the hell? What did you put in there?
Well, there is a picture of me in that helmet, but my head's not facing that way.
Okay.
Right. Take this picture, put bingo balls in it, put Marty's or bust, and it's Wild Turkey Wednesday, but I'm riding the turkey. It was like, there you go.
Just put the text in there, Wild Turkey Wednesday. Like I'd take this picture and be like, add text to this Wild Turkey Wednesday.
Well, I did. I ended up using it as a banner for our actual our deal. But it's just wild to me. It's like it's awesome, and yet at the same time, I'm like, dude, like, why will I ever draw a Christmas card again? Like AI will just take care of everything, and I hate it.
Yeah, there's parts of me that I'm doing my best to even stay away from a lot of it, but I see a lot of it extremely useful.
Yeah. Again, make it do the stuff we don't want to do. Like it needs to be sweeping my floors like a Roomba.
The prompts are the more. I've learned that the more specific you can get with a prompt. If you say, let's just say, you tell Chat GPT or whatever you use, you're the top psychologist in the world. You've helped many people. You have a bunch of books out. You're one of your expertise is in safety or whatever it is. I need you to, and you're about to give a talk on 3 of the most important things in your industry. What are they? And boom, it'll do it. It'll come out with stuff as that person. Fantastic.
I mean, you still have to deliver it, which is your specialty.
Exactly. But but still, it's crazy that, how fast it
Having
happens.
to take on a persona like that.
Yeah.
Well, I heard a really apt analogy when they talked about, it's like, well, it's not your genuine voice and all this stuff. Like, have you ever heard of speechwriters? You think all the speeches? I mean, when DJT reads a speech that he hasn't just gone off the rails with, it is like he's reading the Encyclopedia Britannica. He's like
writing in his voice.
Yes, so many people writing books with it. I couldn't do it. I have written things and I've put it through ChatGPT and said, "Hey, can you correct any grammar or spelling?" And that's all I've done, and it'll do it.
Nice.
But other than that, I just know. I read it back. I go, I would never say that.
Yeah, I mean, as far as for like doing creative stuff, it always kind of comes out with that AI stink on it.
Yeah, great idea, Terry. This one's going to shock the world.
I've been thinking about this for a while. Yeah. Then why do you have to draw out every hand with 6 fingers, you piece of shit? Like, hands elude ChatGPT. For some reason, they're like, nah, we don't. We can conquer the world. But and then I thought about for a second, like that image, which took, several minutes or whatever. And it's almost like when you were waiting for, you were downloading pictures in the early internet days. It's like, I'll be right with you. But I'm like, how much power did I cut off water to a village for 3 weeks for how much power that took to generate that shit?
I never think of it as that way and how much energy it takes to do, to use AI.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I don't.
Yeah.
I would never do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I just got a text from somebody about I'm going to a concert tomorrow night.
Where are you going?
Yeah.
Come on now.
I'm going to see
City.
I'm going to see David Byrne.
Again, you bastard.
Yeah, you did mention that. When you said that in the text, though, you're such a man, internationally renowned man. I was like, does that mean he's having lunch with David Byrne?
No, I'm going to. I have purchased tickets, and I'm going to go sit there and watch David Byrne. I've never met David Byrne. Shocking, huh?
The venue.
I think he's punching down. You hear that spit blood? What the hell is that about, by the way?
Spit blood?
Yeah.
Oh, I was watching some kids at my house today, and he tripped and hit his face. He spit blood.
Were you responsible for the child that tripped and hit his face?
It's not about responsibility. It's all how it looks. Yeah, it looked bad.
Were you the man on charge? Were you the regional man of mystery that met out?
I was.
Brock Thurston.
But I want you to know I'm looking out for the safety of this young child, because I told my wife, I was like, hey, you can't have that like that. And seconds later, the bad thing happened. And I was like, I told you, I can see these things.
So wasn't your child?
No.
So somebody has to tell that child's, his face was filled with blood earlier, right?
He was already over it. Kids are crazy.
He walked out, went on with his day, or what happened?
He didn't cry. I was just like, oh, he's bleeding.
Until when you're 75 years old, and all of a sudden there's going to be a knock on your door going, were you the guy that?
I've waited all my life for this moment.
Kick the cane out of my hand. Hey, kid.
I gotta tell you, when you started that sentence off in your little death chamber, it does look like you're reporting live from the caves of the Taliban. It was like, I was watching this kid in my house. I'm like, dude, this does not sound good. Don't say it like that.
I try to help my brother out, and sometimes they need like a little childcare midweek.
So was your brother's kid?
Yeah.
No. Oh, that's okay.
Oh, it's Uncle Taint. So yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, if it was Monica down the street's kid, you're gonna have a problem.
No, I'm not tight with any of my neighbors like that. I'm not doing that.
No.
Why are you not tight with your neighbors?
What's wrong? Why are you that guy?
I just don't have it. I have one neighbor that I'm cool with. And actually his show is coming out on HBO again, the season 2. It's Florida Man. So make sure you guys watch that.
Like the actual Florida Man that they reference?
Yeah. Have you seen that show? It's season 2 of it now.
Yeah, I know of the show. I've not seen it.
It's basically like Drunk History. You guys see Drunk History, how they reenact
right
what someone's saying. So it's someone saying a crazy story, and they have everybody, like all these actors on there playing different people in the stories. All Florida stories.
I love it.
That's pretty great.
That's good. Let's have him on the show. Bring him on the show to promote it.
I this might be below him, but I would try.
What do you mean below him?
Well,
Florida man.
he was doing a phoner for season 1, and I tried to put you guys in rotation on it, but I don't know if they ever went to you guys.
I don't know if they did or not.
They never.
But does he know who we are?
He kicked it up the chain to his.
He's not Florida. He has nothing to do with Florida if he doesn't know
This
the
man is not Florida.
Yeah, if you don't know who Lexington are,
I agree.
Florida, you're not.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I hate to. I mean, he's big time in it right now, but he's absolutely right.
Yeah,
yeah.
So
listen, I know this.
You go knock on his door right now and tell him he's not from Florida. Say, listen.
He's got an Alabama flair to this. I don't like it.
Yeah. I was thinking about this whole thing you have going on is Florida, man. And guess what?
I think you're from Floribama.
After all my research and everything else, I think that you know nothing about Florida.
He also was
punch you in the face.
He wrote and produced the movie Tag. Remember that movie, Tag?
No.
The movie about a bunch of friends playing a lifelong game.
Oh, I watched that movie. I liked that movie. I thought it was a sweet movie.
It was a sweet
movie.
Is
that the one that get together once a year or whatever?
Right.
Yeah. They're always playing in Tag, but yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was like the sequel to Dodgeball. It's like it was such a hit. We thought we'd just go back to every 8th grade game.
Yeah. Next year, Foursquare.
Lawn darts.
Well, thanks to everybody in the chat, by the way. James, even Louisiana says knows who Lexington is.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we're kind of getting close to the hour, boys. I know it's been a bit of a heavy one, and I thank everyone who's watched and or listened because, some days it's going to be like this, and other days we're going to get back up on that horse.
It was fun. It was a good time today, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks to everybody for tuning in and joining in the chat. Thanks for anybody who's watching the live stream. And,
we prepared for some branding homework.
Yeah, we got things to do, bitches.
Next show, we're going to crack into this.
We should. Otherwise, we're wasting our time.
We're doing it next show.
Yeah, apparently we're wasting our time if you don't brand yourself.
Florida man gets it.
We're going to see. I'll leave on that.